Hi guys and welcome to another Forza 7 video. This time around we're gonna do something a little different. As some of you might already know, the new Porsche 911 GT2 RS, the cover car of Forza 7, recently set a new Nurburgring record. A new lap time record in the Nurburgring, or the Nordschleife of the Nurburgring. The car actually managed to get a 6 minutes, 47 seconds and 3/10 lap time. Now to put that in some sort of perspective, 6 minutes and 47 seconds is the exact same time a Pagani Sonde R got. Now the Pagani Sonde R, as most of you probably know, is a track-only hypercar, and that was as fast as a street-legal Porsche. Now that's more than impressive, that's insane. The question was, could you replicate the actual real-life lap time in Forza 7? Is that possible? Now I was curious, and I've seen two other people do this before on YouTube. Check Automotive and Super GT already did this, and I'm gonna add their times at the end of the video that you guys get some sort of feeling for how fast my lap time actually was. I actually started with a rolling start to, you know, don't have to do the first lap and then a consecutive lap. So I think rolling start is fair to use here. I head out with my Porsche GT2 RS in the exact same color actually as they used in the actual real life video. Now the car, for those who don't know, the car has got a 3.8 liter boxer engine with 6 cylinders. It produces 700 horsepower, so that's kind of impressive for a Porsche 911 if you think about it. 700 horsepower, 750 newton meters. Also quite an impressive figure, probably due to the fact that it's now turbocharged. So the Porsche GT2 RS is pretty much a rear-wheel drive version of the 911 Turbo. A few extra bits, weight saving, extra aero and so on. So it is a track weapon. Now what's also interesting is, if you think about the BMW 1 Series, that weighs 1,450-ish kilos. This Porsche right here, big supercar, weighs the exact same, 1,470 depending on what options you take. So it's really light. Power to weight ratio is impressive. Now you would think that that car handles well, and it does in real life. If you look at the real life video, at the real life run, the car is planted all the way through the lap. Like, change of directions are really precise, really direct. It's not wiggling under braking, there's nothing like, there's no oversteer, understeer, it looks really planted. That's not the case for this car, or at least this car in this game. For some reason, Forza really struggles to get the handling spot on with rear engine cars. For some reason, they're always a bit too understeery, then there's some snap oversteer. It feels like it's some sort of bad setup almost for the car. Again, I did not upgrade this car, this is fully stock, like I did not touch any upgrades. The only thing I did, and they probably did this in real life as well, I did fine-tune the car, meaning I adjusted the tire pressure, I adjusted the spring rates, I did adjust the camber a little bit, so nothing major, and they probably did this, again, in real life as well, so I think it's only fair to do that. Yeah, I tried to, like, refine the tuning setup a little bit, because it felt like it's almost, like, it almost had a bad setup to start with. Now, I tried my best, I had a couple of test runs, you know, test drive the car, tune the car a little bit, not touching the upgrades, but just tuned it a little bit to make it a little better. And yeah, combined with my test runs, I got a decent setup, I think, but the car was not handling like well. The handling was really off for some reason. It's a bit of a shame, but I still managed to get some decent runs actually. I had overall, I think, probably 8 to 10 laps before that, which is actually kind of time consuming because Nurburgring is really rather long. But yeah, I wasn't going full on mental with the laps. I did go kind of try hard, for me at least. As you can see, I'm also using the braking line to really get like the maximum possible out of my lap time. I tried hard on this lap. Now you will see towards the end of the lap I messed up a little bit, but overall I'm really pleased with that lap. I'm not a pro driver. I haven't really driven on the Nürburgring that much because there aren't really that many like career races in Forza 7 that actually are on the Nordschleife of the Nürburgring. On the Nürburgring GP circuit, yes, but I can't, like, maybe there have been 1 or 2 actual career races on the Nürburgring Nordschleife, so I'm not really like used to driving on there, so it was kind of like a learning by doing. I had a couple of spin outs, crashes and so on, but that was actually a really rather clean lap. I don't think I recorded it, but I actually had a really rather weird accident on the carousel once. The side skirt actually grabbed onto the surface and it literally like spin my car around like that. I don't know what happened there. I sadly didn't record it, but that was kind of funny. The Porsche is fast. Like, it's a really grippy car, high downforce car. You notice that through long corners, but as soon as you're on the straight, like that thing goes as anything. I think I hit 330 kilometers per hour on the long straight, which is really impressive actually for a car with, I say, just 7 horsepower, but it's got loads of aero, so that was kind of impressive. And yeah, Porsche overall pretty fast car, probably, I think, like an actual pro driver with a really good tuning setup might be able to go a lot faster, or is able to go a lot faster. I don't think I could have gone any faster. Now, if I didn't already put an overlay in the video, I'm gonna leave a link to the actual hot lap, real life lap time in the description, so you guys can actually check it out. It's a mental ride. It looks really composed the way it's driving, but that was on edge. Like that lap time, props to the driver. That was scary to watch at times. So I'm gonna leave a link to that in the description down below. So yeah, at the end I got a 7 minutes and 8 seconds run. Sadly not under 7 minutes. That means Super GT actually went a lot faster than me, but I did beat Jack, so I'll take that as a win. I think the lap time is pretty decent. Again, quite a way off, like 20 seconds off the real life time. I doubt I could get 20 seconds out of that one lap anymore. Now the very best drivers, as far as I've seen, got around 6 minutes and 50 seconds, 6 minutes and 48 seconds, but as far as I'm concerned, no one actually beat the real life time yet. So I don't think it's really possible with a stock Porsche to pull that sort of lap time off in Forza 7. Maybe on the very perfect lap you could be able to do it, but I don't think for the average Forza player it's not possible. So that's probably down to the fact though that the handling of the Porsche is kind of off. Give this a shot if you want to try it as well. I had a lot of fun actually. I kind of got used to the track a little bit more now, and yeah, it was fun actually driving against a real life competitor. So that was kind of interesting to do that for once, and I'm definitely gonna do it again if we have another Nurburgring record holder in the future. Now this video was slightly different than the usual ones, but I hope you still enjoyed it, and yeah, if you did, drop a like, subscribe if you want to see more Forza 7 videos, Forza Horizon 3 videos and Need for Speed, and until next time, bye!